thing to note about this home is that it is a new fully renovated home, which comes with all brand new appliances which have yet to be used. So with that in mind, some of the appliances may stick, but that is just a result of them being brand new and not, being older or anything like that. So keep that in mind, and I'm here to help you out, and we're gonna walk you through how to use some of the more trickier appliances to make your stay more enjoyable. All right, so when we head into the main family room, you can see we have 4 large windows, each with their own blinds. So the top 2 are going to be power operated and the bottom 2 are going to be manual. And for the top 2 power operated, which is the same as the ones in the master bedroom upstairs, we have a dial here, and all you really need to focus on is the open, close, and the all button, and the up and down arrows. So if I were to press all open, they would all open up. So I can do that for you here. And they're starting to close so that they can open up. And that little halfway piece in the middle there is when you press Alt and the up arrow, and that just gives you a little bit of light, but a little bit of privacy as well. And then once those open up completely, you can keep them like that, or we can press all close. And then those will go ahead and shut down. And then the bottom 2, of course, are manual, and they just have the strings on the side, which are attached, and you just pull them down manually. But yeah. All right, so we headed on over into the kitchen area, and here we're talking about the kitchen faucet. It is a motion detected faucet, and it just aims the purpose of saving water and conserving water, just in case you were to leave it on per se. When it doesn't detect motion anymore, it'll automatically turn off. So when you turn on the faucet, it'll run for a brief time, and then once it turns off, because it doesn't detect any motion, then you're going to have to find the sensor, which is kind of hidden. That's why I said it could be a little bit trickier. So the sensor itself is actually towards the back of the arm of the faucet. So I'm going to reach in here, and there we have it. Easy. All right, so here we have just the patio door. It can also be a little bit tricky just because there's a few components that you have to understand before you can actually open the door. So first, what you're going to have to do is there's this little lever down here. All you have to do is kick it down, and this little lever pops up, and that's how you know that you're ready to open the door. And then you have to unlock, and here we have a child lock. It's just for safety purposes. And you open this, and it opens, and then it has a stopper and a slow stopper so that it doesn't slam the door shut. All right, so in terms of the grill, all you have to worry about is turning on and off the propane tank, which is located under here. You just pull it out, and then turn it on and off. Just make sure that once you're done using the grill, you do turn it completely off. And then once it's on, you just open this up, turn the levers and everything, and then lighters are in here for you. And same with this side for the stovetop. Propane tank will be under here, same thing. And then you're good to go. For the hot tub, it's simple to open. Just keep in mind there are 6 latches across the sides of the hot tub, and how you open it is you just pull it from the bottom here, lift it up, and it comes undone, and then you're just gonna lift, and it opens simple like that. And then again, once you're done, just make sure you hook down all the latches and close the tops. Then when you get brought to the inside, all right, so now that we're inside of the hot tub, you can raise the temperature, you can cool it down if it's too hot, you can turn the jets on, you can turn the lights on, and all of that you're going to do with this panel here. Cold, warm, light, jets, and just make sure when you go to change the temperature to warmer, you're going to have to close the hot tub. It has to be closed while you're warming up the temperature. Once it's to your desired temperature, you can go ahead and open it and relax in the hot tub. Just make sure while it's warming up, the hot tub stays closed. But if you want to cool it down, you're able to cool it down with it open. And then when we go around here to these levers here, this just changes the directions of the jets. So if you wanted the jets only in one area because it's just one person in the tub, you can change the lever and it will change where the direction of the jets hits. Same with over here, vice versa. You can turn them on and off with these and change the direction by twisting the levers. And then we'll bring it over here. You can turn the jets on. And this is what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to change the jets. So now more is coming out of this side and less over there. And when you point it towards the middle, it gives both. And then just one side. Now you're over here. Same vice versa, turning them down and turning them up. And then we'll just turn them off. And then you're all set. And you'll go ahead and close it once you're done with the use, and you'll be all set to go. All right, so we're here in the master bathroom, specifically the jet tub, which is inside the shower, and just a few simple operations. So just to turn it on, simple as the hot and cold buttons, you just turn the lever, the water will come out. But when you want to turn the jets on, you just need to make sure that you fill the water above the level of where the jets are. As soon as that level is above the jets, then you can go ahead and press this button. You have to press it pretty hard to make sure it turns on, but once you do that, the jets will be on. You can just turn the faucet off, and then you're ready to go. Okay, for if any reason the jets are not turning on and you've pressed the button as hard as you can, no worries, just come back here, open this handle here, pull out the hamper, and you have an on and off button. Just make sure you go ahead and click on both sides. It shouldn't be an issue, but if it does become a problem, you just turn those on and it should turn right back on. Okay, so we are outside at one of the two fireplaces. Just an important thing to note is with the propane tank, again, similar to the grill, it's gonna be located under here, and just make sure you turn it on. Then there's also a lighter under here for your use as well. You'll light the fuse, and then you'll close it. And once you're done, just make sure you turn the propane tank off, and then you're good to go.